Ladies and gentlemen, Brandy J's podcast, a voice to be reckoned with, would like to thank you for making the right choice in choosing a podcast that moves a nation. And now, here she is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey there, everybody. This is Brandy J, a voice to be reckoned with. How are we doing today? Yes. Today, for me, guys, the show is called Just Another Rainy Day with Brandy J. Hey, I like that one right there. Just another day. No, wait. Just a rainy day with Brandy J. Hey. Okay, well, that's what's up. That's what it is. I hope everybody had a good rainy day. There's such things, right? I like rain. I just don't like being caught, like in the rain. Like stuck in it, like walking around and like, oh my gosh, it's pounding against my eyes. I can't see. Or like most people driving in the rain because it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. To work all day, I'm telling kids stop running. There's one kid, he just like runs like just crazy miles per hour. He just like shoom shoom. It's like that darn road runner. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, you just got to stop the madness, man. I'm like, and it's raining too? I said, okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. When you skid across this whole damn school, you know what I mean? And then expect some help. I'm just playing. No, but seriously, though. Like, when pavement and they're like running and stuff, because, I'm already like against running just because they fall and shit happens. But the rain, I'm just like, please don't. Just stop. Think, man, think. Yeah. Anyways, everybody, let's give one day late. I did a show yesterday and it hadn't aired yet. Got a shout out to my baby boy, my son, Brandon Shannon. His birthday was yesterday. 13 years old, people. And he's like really just tripping out. I'm kind of like, wow, 13. Then he just like, that's it. You know what I mean? Then see him again. It's crazy. I'm 13, right? I'm like, yeah, baby, 13. I'm kind of like, yeah, that's the number. Wow, I remember I was 13. I got a whole kid that's 13. And it's just amazing just to stare at him because I'm looking at a little young man. He can feel it and it's natural. You know what I mean? It's not overdoing it or overcompensating for anything. He's just 13. We went out of town for Berkeley because we did leave this past weekend to Berkeley, UCLA, Berkeley. They're gonna kill me if I don't stop this madness. I mean, you see, yikes! UC Berkeley, and just went out of town. UC Berkeley, the building all day. Hey, no, seriously, I would totally go to that school. I loved it, loved everything about it. So yeah, we went there, and gosh, jeez, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, we went there this past weekend, and I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I kind of lost my train of thought here. My son's birthday and come as this young man, but I'm just so happy to watch grow and just, you know what I mean? Just venture to life and I just want to make sure that I do a good job as a mother. I'm a single mother, and it's not easy, as many know, because we have a lot of single mothers. But for me, it's just been a blessing to have such a great child, but it just has not been easy in all aspects, financially, emotionally, and who says it was supposed to be, But it just, I honestly can't relate, to a lot of people that have been or that are here, as a single parent. Some people say, Oh, they've been doing this for centuries. They've been doing this for blah, blah, blah. Okay. Y'all been eating for centuries, but I didn't see anybody, really. It's only what put your food at, I mean. But anywho, but at the same time, everybody's struggle is different, and people got the answers, and if they know, they can fix you and tell you how you're supposed to feel or think. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you can see the lack. You know what I mean? Not looking for fault in people that are older or say they're your elders, all this and that, but there's always room for growth. Let's put it like that, and improvement. And I think like some people are set in their ways, you just don't get it. You know what I mean? First of all, someone's thoughts, their emotions, you can't alter that. That's not yours. So you can't really tell somebody because your experience or what you're thinking that lessons there what they're going through as a single mom or father. You know what I mean? You can't use that. You can't tell them, hey, they're doing this for you. You take a seat next. You suck at this. you know? Thank God you never considered being a therapist. One's feeling is valid. That is theirs. It belongs to them. Your struggle was not their struggle. So don't ever say, I know the struggle. We say that. You don't know this struggle. Okay, it's mine. I own this shit. This is my struggle. Stop trying to share it. Shit. I know. I'm crazy no matter what. Just always know this about me. Here or not. Just know I'm so silly. Anywho, but seriously, that struggle and my struggle, I don't ever try to own somebody else's struggle. I said we can relate. We got a lot of stuff in common. We both single moms. You got this, and that. But I don't know what really goes on over there, but and how you really perceive things and what you do. You know what I mean? So I know the difference. But I respect it. It doesn't mean we cannot help one another. You know what I mean, guys? So what's up? And what's up? When I say what's up, what's with the freaking corona? That shit is creeping by the minute. Okay? Like just like 5 minutes ago when that shit just like and you up in what you call it? And it was like the truth of it. I'm telling you, it's creeping by the minute. And you know what? And it's no surprise. Okay, once it got up in here, it was up in here because you don't know who done been encountered who and exposed and the carrier. And it's like, who carried it in the first place and who helped? I just slid that right on in there because I still feel it's full of shit. They know that our society is so damn gone off up in these cell phones and don't know no better. Can't think for themselves. Got it on the phone right now. They're on the phone for everything. That they don't even see like, or you won't even question. Like, what's going on here? It's just a really think, man. Think for yourself for a change. Just go ahead and throw a what if in there for a damn change. Shit, I'm not surprised though, because a lot of people don't want what if every time an iPhone come out and you pay a few grands. Obviously, you don't think that way. Like what if you didn't spend all that money on that damn phone? Okay, that do the same shit everybody else supposed to do. Anywho, I know I'm gonna get me started on the malarkey that goes on in this world and the crap that we fall for. You know what I mean? Think for yourself. I'm not saying something, but I'm not saying something else either. I'm just saying something. Check it out for yourself. Just once in a while, let's all make sure that we have our own thoughts and views and opinions and don't just go around believing any old hype. Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh my God, of course. I trust you with my whole freaking time. I have questions. Especially when you got me up here signing shit just in case I don't make it. But no, I you know what I mean? We see it every day. Just because you're a doctor don't make you not a criminal. You're not God. You're just the same person as me. You just got a better job. Hello. No, I'm just saying, guys. Just don't be fooled. Don't be a sucker. That's what a sucker does. Oh my God, he's a doctor. He must be a god. I believe everything you say. You know what I mean? Just like somebody just dumb. Yeah, I said it. I'll say it again. Don't be a dumbass. Okay? Anywho, this corona's creeping by the minute. My son, he went to, I think, Walmart today with his grandma. The whole store. I mean, the whole complete store was out of toilet paper. Not even, he said, one ply. There was nothing left in the building. I guess people walk around talking about it's doomsday. They had no plans of coming out the house. I don't know. But I would say this shit's about to get interesting. But I don't even know if it's going to get something. But I hope during it all, we all don't lose our damn common sense. That if any barely have, please use. Because, human beings tend to get stupid around this times like this. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's even with the damn sandwich that freaking Popeyes did. I'm still like, the hell? What's going on? What they pumping into the air? They got people tripping out like that. Where you took killing people for sandwiches. So now I'm just like, okay, great. I already got to deal with this illness and people are dying. And what are we up against? You know what I mean? Are they telling us everything we really need to know? I think it should be a little bit more alarming. I don't know, y'all. But just be careful, be safe. Use the best safety precautions. Don't be a selfish ass and just keep all, just worry about you and your family and then don't even care about everybody else. You know what I mean? If there's a teachable moment, teach a child, hey, this is why. Let's wash your hands. Let's do this. Let's do that. Don't just look over it and be like, ain't me. Because it's going to be you. In a minute, this shit, it can't be controlled. Okay? It's spreading. You know what I mean? Cough. There. Rub your eye. So you better get the program. You know what I mean? It's not one of them times to be trying to act, be against one another or show your true colors, show that you don't care about anybody else but yourself. It really ain't one of those times right now. We're going to need you to put on your fake face like you usually do and pretend like you care and actually make stuff happen. Okay? To whomever that goes to. But this is not the time. You know what I mean? Because if what they're saying is true, it is really only affecting sick and the elderly, then that's a problem too. Because we all have some sick and elderly people in our lives if it's not us. So, what if it's one of those things that could manifest, you know what I mean? Like regenerate or whatever the medical term is to, you know what I mean? And then make it activating it. Now it's doing some other stuff. I'm telling you, man, crazy. You know what I was trying to say. On that note, we're going to take a break. Guys, I'll be right back. Brandy J, voice to be reckoned with. Don't go too far. Peace. Hi, I'm Brandy J, a voice to be reckoned with. And if you didn't know already, Anchor is definitely the place that you want to go to record a podcast. No minimum listenership. It's free, guys. I mean, they give you these creation tools that are so easy to use to put together an amazing show. Like mine, A Voice to be Reckoned with. And I'm on season 3. Okay? You can distribute your podcast to places like Google Cast, Spotify, so much more. And did I already say minimum listenership? I mean, you can record and people can find you in your audio library and listen to you whenever they want, wherever they want. You can record on your phone, in your car, in your bathroom, in your room. Doesn't matter. Your voice can be heard. Your voice can be a voice to be reckoned with. Also, so please go now. Go to Google Play or Anchor.fm. Please, don't miss out. Go now. Join Anchor. Hey, everybody, I'm back, Brandy J, with a voice to be reckoned with. Thank you guys for returning. Well, yeah, the whole Corona thing, just like keep yourself cleaned up. I mean, you do the best you can do, but just let's use our better judgment and our better thinking and really start to think about things that we expose ourselves to or touch or even, when we eat out. Yeah. I was talking to someone at work today, and he was saying how this could just affect our jobs too, like a school, shutting a school down because of all these illnesses. And I was like, yeah, like the economy, I think if it's really, this is seem to be playing out, it's gonna affect majorly. So just hold tight, guys, and let's do right, and let's keep prayed up, and seriously, let's take it this, just take it seriously, okay? Some people are saying, don't take it to, and some people saying do. How about you just go ahead and do, because you was it, you're gonna lose. I mean, by doing that. So moving right along though. We all know it's I don't know. I keep saying that. Like we all know, it is National Women's History Month. Some people keep saying week or a day. Well, let me tell you this right now. It used to be a week. Now it's a month. And it used to be a day. Now it's a month. Get a bar of that. Check your history. Boom. Just laid some national history right now on you from a woman. Yeah, guys. Let's see here, guys. I know that as just human beings, we are flawed, obviously. And I know that some of us like to put on a good shell, put up a hard shell, and act tough or act like they don't need anybody or they don't care. And a lot of times that's an act, you know. You can break that wall on down. Just do that. Break it on down. Um, you know, kids learn things, the behaviors and things they do from others. For one to just want to live that way because they're so fear of the hurt they've felt before, and that's why they have put up this shell. You know, it's really saddening because we don't realize when we do that, now we have shut off being able to teach our children, if you have any, how to deal with stuff, how to deal with your emotions and deal with things. You put these walls up. Guess what? That's how they deal with things. We have to stop lying to ourselves first, to stop lying to our kids. You realize that stuff. People always say, not from the kids. I can't do it. The kids are here. Just hold it together. You don't want them to see you cry. You don't want to see you weak. Why the hell freaking not? Are you some damn robot or some shit? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Yeah, I said it. Let me tell you something. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Why wouldn't you want? That's just not even realistic right there. I get it for like a tiny piece of dumb percent. People say you have to be strong in front of the kids. You can't cry. You can't. That's a lie. How are they supposed to know how? If you don't act like a human being, your emotions in front of your child, what do you think they're gonna do? They're not gonna show those feelings. They're not gonna let you know. They're not gonna have any of those emotions because they're gonna think something's wrong with having them because they know they can have them. But if you didn't even show them, and then you're gonna teach that shit to them. You're like, oh, you can't do that in front of her. Hold it together. You know what I mean? And you think it's helping. First of all, just think why in the first place are you saying that shit to yourself or to the child? What would be the reasoning behind it? Think about that first, or just something you was told, and that's just gonna develop into something else that cuts them off from something growing up or being able to relate to their parent because they don't know how to allow somebody in or how to deal with something emotionally or cry or any of that stuff. Or, you know what I mean? That could drive someone just not being able to express that or feel like something's wrong with them. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I have to make sure I put that one on the map right there. We will show them like it's okay. Like mom's human too. I go through things too. If you never do, they're gonna think you're some superhero person that you never were and you never are. And if they ever find out one day, that could be, they might completely fall apart and think totally different of you, or even themselves. It's crazy. But allow yourself to be human. There's certain things, of course, common sense wise, wouldn't do in front of your kids or wouldn't want them to see. So let's just go ahead if you got a half of a common sense hat, put that on too. You know what I mean? But just take heed until what this means. You know, it's tripped me out like the last few years that it's been sitting on my mind about the whole Easter Bunny Santa Claus thing. I was like, why the hell do we set our kids up for disappointment and failure? For they will know one day that this is not a true story or it's not real. Like, there's nobody coming down the chimney. You know what I mean? What's the meaning behind it? Like, what good? I Then I get to thinking, me and my thinking, like, is that some way to kind of break the innocence? It's like, ooh, so cruel, you know? And already get them adapted to making them feel at a certain age already that adults lie or that, you know what I mean? Like, the disappointment, and like, I want people to sit back and think about this. Some people just roll with stuff. You're so just naive. Just, look, Santa Claus, it's Christmas. Could you throw you off with the trees, the presents, and the gifts? And then, boom, tell you it's a Santa Claus, and even a grown ass person. You know what I mean? Ain't really sat back and think about the hell they doing. You ain't never seen a Santa Claus in your whole entire life, and you telling kids there's a Santa Claus, and you know there isn't. They're setting you up to make parents seem like liars already. Don't trust your parents. Know what they said about Santa Claus. Think about that shit. Come on now. If we know it's not true, why the hell do we tell our kids that? Then when they find out it's not true, it's not like we're like, no, it is. You're like, well, it's that time now. What the? Why? They're gonna be just as happy to get them presents without Santa Claus. And why is he the highlight, really, of Christmas? Really think about it, right? You know I'm going with that, right? I'm gonna drop that one off right there in your little basket. Pick it up. You can share, call in, email, whatever it may be. Do something, say something. You know what I mean? Let's make a move, make a nation move. Let's do something. Stand for something, please. For sure. All right, guys. Well, right before we end this show, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today with another rainy day with Brandy. Hey. I just want to say, for stopping the pain, or to the youth, choices. Remember that word? I'm saying choices. There's always choices. I'm going to have up a website or a page. Choices. It's going to be dedicated just to that alone. To make sure that you know that no matter what the situation, that the answer, the choice is not suicide. It's not reversible. It's not needed. You're worth so much more. Don't devalue. Don't. Like I said, there's other choices, and that's never going to be a choice. That pain is going to be multiplied even more if you do something like that and leave your parents, your family behind, your siblings, if you have younger ones. That's not a choice. But guess what? Is stopping the pain. That's a choice. And I promise you, everybody that is a part of it will not stop. You know what I mean? Until we can help you with that pain or help you fix your situation. If it's you and your parents, if the parents don't know what to do, it's just not the youth. You know what I mean? Some of the parents don't even know what to do. And I was very enlightened, because I'm always learning something. When I went to UC Berkeley this weekend, and I was sitting next to instructor Billy Moore, and we were a few of us were back at one of the rooms with one of the college students who were talking. And then I started talking about the whole bullying thing and how a lot of people are experiencing with schools not doing anything, and hey, but it's a true story. Some schools just don't. Then he said something, and he said, well, you know why a lot of schools aren't doing anything? That's because they don't know what to do. Like, for a piece of a minute of me, I was thinking, because I'm thinking personally, I'm personal right now, and I'm thinking of my one, a lady that I know that is going through it. I have to reach back out to her what the school is actually doing to her. I had to like let that go for a minute and listen to it. I really looked at that and I said, wow. And like the puzzle, you know what I mean? The pieces were coming together even more. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was all fitting together. Like this is what it's going to take. Versus just like, okay, let's focus in on helping, the youth with the bullying and get this bullying to stop, to helping the bullier and the choice, you know what I mean? And how there's other choices than suicide. And then where's the problems? The schools are the problem, you know what I mean? Instead of looking at it that way, let's make sure everybody gets what they need. And I know some people probably think that's the obvious. Of course, the school, give them information. It's more than just them having information. Even me, coming from where I sit and where I stand and what I've been through, you got a lot of people coming at you. You know what I mean? And you're not set up for that. You just know you have probably a policy book somewhere. But let me start by saying that's why you follow that shit. Follow the procedures that they give you to make sure that you leave yourself no room, you know what I mean, for the error, for you to even, if you're in school that wants to try to really get on the right page, but you done screwed up so much that you got to clean up your mess that didn't even need to be a mess, and everyone goes unhelped, and possibly a kid, has no life, or some other kid has no life, and it's not even like any room for any of this bullshit. This is important. And if it's not important to anybody, then that says a lot about character. What character? Who's you? What kind of character do you hold? Who are you? Because I'm telling you right now, it's nothing that could ever be faked or hid. Your true character always. That's who you are. You might as well just stand there and shut you, never move, or be dead. I'm just saying. Forgive me, but that's what I'm saying. Character is who you are, your life experience and everything molds you. And there's nothing you can do about that. Okay? Unless you're of course, we got actresses and actors, they get paid, celebrities and stuff like that, but who gonna walk around living their life like that for free? And if you are, you can't be that bad of a person, can you? Where you don't even want to be your own self? Thanks. And then we come to this. And I mean, I was in a messenger with Bill Foster the other day, and he said something to me. I was updating with him how I was doing, and I told him I was still doing my advocating for bullying, and how it wasn't easy. And he said some people rather just not do anything. It's easier to not do anything. I said, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? And it goes back to my point of how we just don't do anything. We just settle. We're like, oh, that's happening. You know what I mean? We don't. It's nothing. It's like kind of like zombie-ish, kind of like, just nothing, no reaction. Okay, like come on, let's do. You're so far gone off in these phones. You don't know what they done triggered up in the brain. What I'm telling you, but yeah, some people it's easier just to not do anything. Now, the country of lazy, don't even want to exercise your moral rights. Crazy. But hey, I hope when all shit hits the fan that you at least are able to, I don't know, get a pack, run, do what you gotta do. I don't know, because if you stand for nothing, for anything, you gotta stand for something. You know what I mean? And then if you have kids, oh my gosh, trust me, I know kids. I'm with them all the time. Get it from somewhere. It comes from home 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? No motivation, no aspiration, no. Just know a lot of things. No, and no, and no, and no. Of course, kids are not going to like certain things or want to go to school or do this and that. But I'm just saying, we gotta do better. But sometimes if we knew better, we do better. Sometimes we don't even know better. Jeez. The world we live in today, huh? All right, people. Well, on that note, thank you. Another day. I was trying to get it out smooth this time. Another rainy day with Brandy. Hey. Anywho, I don't know if it's still raining. If it is, to all you lovebirds out there, enjoy it, you lucky fly dogs, you. And if not, enjoy with the kids with some hot cocoa and some nice movies. As for me, I'm a keep working hard, being a great mom, and work hard to be successful, and hopefully, I could actually, help even more, like really, really, really go big with, advocating and for bullying and suicide, and also for you know, homeless and are hungry. I really just think that that'll be amazing if I could do that. If I could get to that place where that wouldn't be an issue, that I can actually have that for people, to be able to build their lives from start or again. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm Brandy J here, the voice to be reckoned with. Thank you, and I was gonna say see you next time. Thank you, and we'll be listening, or you'll be listening to me next time. How about that? All right, guys. Peace.